better run when you hear that. I said run when you hear that. Better run when you hear that. I said
Run when you hear that. Better run when you hear that. I said
run when you hear that. I said better I said run when you hear that. Run when you hear that. Better I said run when you hear that. Run when you hear that. Run when you hear that. Run when you hear that.
Yeah, we rock the party non-stop like this. Yeah, we rock the party non-stop like this. Yeah, we rock the party non-stop like this. Like this.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Bruce Foster, June the Fat. Welcome to tonight's show. Yeah, so that video there was the QPWC final kind of video in the run up to round 3, which is happening this weekend. We'll be talking about that a little bit later. And yeah, but just like if you want to get into racing, now's your chance. It's not too late. It may be round 3. They may be halfway through the series. There's still a few events still to come. State finals, state championships, the Cameron Martin Enduro and Memorial Race, which is still due as well, plus the remaining 2 rounds of the Winter Series so far in Queensland. So plenty of racing still to be done, and if you're thinking about getting into it, now is as good a time to get into it than ever before. So why not give it a crack and jump on over to the QPWC website and click on the preferred entry, that the preferred event that you wish to enter. Hopefully you start that adventure this coming weekend at Somerset Dam. So the entries for that particular event, midnight tonight. So you have to act quick if you're thinking about it. Get in there quickly. And yeah, so tonight we have obviously all our usual roundup across the community as much as possible. I want to put a shout out to everyone as well in regards to across our community, in regards to trying to feed me with events, rides, especially the rec rides. It's one of the little things that is not promoted as well as it probably should be, simply because the community is so large that I do really rely on a lot of people to hopefully feed me with your rides, events, whatever it is you've got going on, and I am happy, more than happy, to share all that out on the page, you know, across the show and that as well. So always happy to share something out there for the groups, and hopefully get more riders involved in your events. And that's what it's all about, is getting everybody together and having a good time. So tonight, yeah, I've got a guest on as well. We've got Rob Bray, racer from New South Wales. We'll talk about, we'll catch up with him, and we'll chew the fat over what he's been up to lately and his recent successes. So I think we can get cracking on with that one. Hopefully he's logging in, or he's waiting in the wait room. So let me just jump on over to that meeting just now, and I'll just get that fired up and ready to roll. And hopefully he is waiting. And we've got so many screens popping up. I've got a 3-screen setup, and it starts on one screen and it just scrolls to the middle one, and then finishes over in this other one. So there we are on at the moment, and I'm just waiting. Hopefully, Rob should be able to follow the links. Rob, try it again, mate. I've just fired it up. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. So we should be almost ready. Hopefully he's got decent audio. Rob! Oh, he's connecting his audio. Hopefully he's ready to roll. Can you hear me, Rob?
I can hear you, me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you as well. Yes, I can.
Beautiful.
First of all, thanks for coming on, mate. Thanks for your time. I've seen you at a few races. We've never really chatted, though. We've never really had a good talk.
Yeah.
You're busy been doing your thing, and I've just been hanging around with all the different people. And yeah, it's when I see people busy and I know they're busy doing stuff, or they're hanging out with other people, I hate to crash. I hate to crash the party. And it's finally nice to actually be able to catch. You're actually a long overdue guest that I should have had on a while ago, but you caught my attention recently. You caught my attention recently because you've had some pretty good successes. So well, let's fire on. Let's push on with it. Okay, so my first question to you is jet skiing. How did you get into it initially? Did you jump straight to racing, or was it wreck riding first?
No, so I had an old Yamaha when I was turning this up. I had an old Yamaha HO back in the day.
Back in the days.
Back in the day, just for a bit of fun. We used to try and wakeboard behind it and stuff, and just do wave jumping and that. And then I went out. A good mate of mine, Nathan, introduced me to Craig down at Wollongong City Jetski. And got to meet Craig, and he sold me my first Cowie 310 back then. And one day he just said, "Oh, come down and check out the racing." So I was like, "Oh, I'll just enter, just a bit of fun in the rookie class." And it was back when it was me, Seb, Dave Hellman, a few of the older guys. And yeah, we raced for a while in the rookie class for a whole season. I just did enduro though, so
yep.
And then yeah, that's how we got into it.
Yep. So you're just solely racing?
Yeah. So I don't even.
Do you have a racing background from anywhere else, like go-karting or anything like that, or did you just go, nah, sod it, I'm just going to go straight into this?
No, I played soccer my whole life, like competitively, and yeah, just. And
well, hang on. It's not soccer, mate. Come on.
Football. Sorry.
Thank you. None of this Aussie 4 other varieties of football that we've got. We're talking real ball here, real football, where you actually play the ball with the foot. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So played that all my life. So I've always been sort of competitive, and then and even a lot of people that know me just hate losing in regards to, like, always wanted to try and do my best to try and do as much as I can. I feel like if you do everything you can and it still doesn't go your way, it just isn't meant to be. So it's about putting the work in as well.
Do you still play a bit of soccer?
No, I got 4 kids. I'm coach to one of my oldest son's team.
I've saw you posting the pictures of your young lad. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing really well. So coaching him, and I'm hoping that he makes reps next year, so I don't have to coach him anymore.
Nice. Good luck. Good luck to the wee man. All right. So, so racing years wise, how long are we talking about? How many years?
I think it's.
I don't mean to put you on the
I
spot.
would say maybe 8. No, maybe 7.
Okay. So you're really like you're not like a long time racer like a lot of other racers that are
my first race was at St. George there. That was some cool racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just St. George Sailing Club. Yeah, that was when I first got into it. That's pretty much the only place we used to race back in the day.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
Yeah, just did the odd race here and there, and then sort of just got more competitive as it went on.
So what's your preference? Like, I'm still learning a lot about it. Like, riders that appear and people say to me, oh, he rode in such a year, he rode a few years back, and I'm like, okay, I'm not saying you're one of them, but
Yeah.
I'm still learning a lot about the ins and outs of it all, and it's always great to catch up with people like yourself who have been around it for a few, for 6-7 years or whatever. I still regard someone like yourself as, I don't know, like the new group, the new generation, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because like we've got a lot of older riders, Seb, who have been riding for quite a number of years, and still do really well. From your perspective, what kind of accolades and titles have you picked up over the years, or is it just something that's been coming to you recently?
I think I got my first, what was it, my first nationals, which was obviously pre-COVID. I think that was the last one pre-COVID. And that was 2 before that actually. I did just the enduro. I got 3rd place in stock class.
Yeah.
And then the year after, that's when I jumped on with Yamaha, and I got 3rd place in limited class.
Okay.
So it's been tricky because we've never really had an open boat in regards to, like, the Beasleys and the Dan Jet Sports and the turbo boats, so to speak.
Yeah.
So we've always sort of pushed shit uphill with boats.
I've heard that term used quite a lot.
Yeah, so we've done. I feel like I've done really well with the limited spec. With what we've done, like Joe and Stu just killed it. Especially at the most recent nationals, like we had.
I was going to say you did all right at the recent nationals.
Yeah, that GP was. I've never ridden something like the whole shot, and like it was really, really quick off the line. We just.
Go on, explain that one. Like, let people that are watching this, whether it be now or whether it be when they watch it back later on. What title did you win? It was the GP runabout. Was that?
No, so I got 3rd in GP runabout. On our blue GP.
Yep.
I got 2nd in enduro. We were so unlucky with enduro. Like we just had problem after problem. I think I finished one race at Lake Macquarie.
Right. Okay.
Detonated an engine. I had a wiring harness go. Like it was just anything that could go. And then because I actually did 3 classes, and so I was never sitting down the whole weekend of Lake Macquarie. So we'd literally get the ski out of the water, fuel it up, then get the other ski in. And I brought it back, and I went and grabbed a Powerade, and I heard this ski go off, and it was the Kawasaki. Kawasaki. You can hear that, like everyone knows that sound.
Yeah, you know the sound. Yeah.
Wind up the instant supercharger sound, squeal. So I heard it, and I looked at Stu. I said, "Fuck was that?" He goes, "Oh shit, it's enduro." And I had nothing on. I literally just took everything off. I didn't obviously hear it because I was on the water. I just some of the classes got changed up.
Yeah.
So I stock class, then had a 1 class breaks, and then went straight into GP Open. And then I was going in to get the enduro boat, parked it up, and I thought we're having lunch.
Yeah.
And so then I was lapped down, and I did come back. I think I finished 3rd in that race, but a full lap down. I had to overtake everyone, and it was lucky that we got that. Otherwise, we wouldn't have paced anywhere really. So it was really unlucky.
You got a win. What was the win? What was the win? That was the what?
Oh, so we won pro stock class.
That's right. Yeah.
So which there wasn't too many of us there, but it was good racing.
Which one gave you the more satisfaction?
Probably that one. It's always one that I feel like stock class is definitely probably the hardest class because you've got the limitations what you need to do.
Yep.
And a lot of people will argue with me and say, so stock class, it may as well just be limited class. But my stock class boat against a limited spec, other limited spec ski, like it would leave it for dead. So there's a lot of things you can do with stock class, but limited class ski would still annihilate a stock class boat.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, I seen something the other day. There was a heap of people saying, you know, stock class is just there's not fun anymore, and you know, there's too many quick skis and stuff. But it's pretty much, you know, the normal basics, handling.
To be honest with you, though, Rob, I think there's a lot of people say, oh, these classes are, you know, some of the classes don't work, they're not the same. Let's go down the other avenue with the direct lights and stuff. I think there's time and space for every class as long as there's a demand for it.
Yeah, well, limited class used to be the best class. We used to get like 14 people on the line.
Yep.
But then they changed you had to have an expert license. So then literally, and that was like was my main class that I used to do.
Right.
So that's when I then went, all right, well, I'll build a stock boat and get into stock racing.
Yep. Yep. No, you've done well. So how was the Winter Warrior series for you? I believe it was freezing.
It was so cold. Physically, I was ready for it. Mentally, definitely not. It was just way too cold. It was actually a really, really good weekend. Like it was like me and Stu flew up and Matty took up my ski. Absolute legend. So we sort of just rocked up off a plane and we still had to drive from Melbourne to the site. But the whole weekend, everyone was just helping everyone. There was no everyone was there for sort of fun. Yep. So it was honestly a really, really good weekend.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good reports about how everybody mucked in, helped each other out. It was just a friendly vibe.
There was no shit. There was no this person. There's no people cutting. Like everyone rode so well. Like in my race, like even when you come up to lap traffic.
I reckon it's because you all had to huddle up so you could all keep warm.
Yeah.
So everyone had to get on with each other.
Yeah, we had to live that the heater. It was actually warmer in the water than it was out. But yeah, it was pretty good race.
I'll take your word for it, Rob.
Pardon?
I'll take your word for it.
Oh mate, it was bloody freezing. But the first race was probably the worst race. It was windy, but it wasn't too bad. But it was creating a big chop.
Yep. And
the wind picked up over the day, and it got to the point where it was more of those waves, so you could kind of just ride over the top of them. So yeah, the first race was definitely a killer. Like that was a hard race. But the other two weren't too bad at all.
So who travelled up with you to that series? Was it just yourself and like your team? Was it just your team, or did you have some other racers with you?
Just Stu. Stu come to hold my ski, and then we ended up doing no holders. So we had to stand at the front of the ski, and then the flag went. Then you had to run around the side, jump on, put it in, and then go.
It works.
So he was like, "Oh, why did I even bother coming?" But I think he was.
Interesting. I would have liked to have seen a little video of that one, but
yeah, it was good. Well, like the whole reason.
Yeah, Peter Grant's just commented on it that he heard that you needed iron nuts.
What's that?
Peter Grant, one of our racers up here, he said that he says, I heard that you needed iron nuts for the winter series.
Oh mate, it was good. I'd definitely do it again.
The question is, Peter was when he stepped in the water, did he have any nuts?
Oh no.
Or did he just shrivel up? No, it looked like it was a really well received event, and I've heard nothing but great things about how it was organised and everybody helped out, not just in the actual execution of the racing, but just the organisation of it and all that as well. So, hats off to everybody that's involved. And it's a bit of an odd place, like not an odd place, because I know it's been used quite a lot. It's quite far away from Melbourne itself, which can make it logistically difficult for people to get to. But to get people to go there and them actually attend, I think it really says a lot about those that want to race. And that's a great testament to those that took part in that particular weekend.
Yeah.
So, how did you feel about the whole thing after you came away then? Are you itching for more competition?
Sorry, say again?
Are you itching for more competition after your recent successes?
Yeah, I am. I honestly, I went into nationals like pretty over it, and I think I just haven't had the time to be on the ski or on a ski, just been too busy. So I didn't even get on a ski between the two national events.
Yep.
So we're literally getting there the day before, testing the skis, working out what we're doing with them, and then the next day racing. So I didn't actually get the seat time, so to speak, on the skis.
Yep.
But once we finished, like I said to Stu that week, I'm like, oh man, like let's do Thailand. So that's our
I was
that's
going
our
to
game.
come to that. What's your plans? What's your other plans? Like, Thailand's a while away. You know, it's a good bit away yet, but
Oh, I think yeah,
it'll be here
speaking of
before
Maddie,
you. It'll be here before you know it, though. That's the thing, because it's right. What is it? 6 months.
yeah,
Right.
So I've been speaking to Maddie. I'm trying to G him up to drive up to Queensland and take my ski with him. So I got a event on the Saturday doing like this competition with a mate of mine. So that finishes in the afternoon Saturday. So I'd have to fly straight from there on the Saturday afternoon to race to the Sunday.
Right.
So if I can get the ski there, I'll go up and race that event.
It leaves the port of Brisbane, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, what event are they coming? I think there was plans to try and rustle up some New South Wales riders to come up for the 28th of July for the Cameron Martin Enduro event. So, are you planning on attending that one, or?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you are coming up for that one, yeah? Okay.
I'm trying to. If I can get my ski there, I will.
Well, they were talking about buddying up skis on trailers, so I know they got a couple of some double trailers.
Well, if anyone's got a spare spot, you can take the ski up for me and I'll give you a fuel money. What's Somerset Dam like? Is that rough up or is that pretty smooth?
It can sometimes, because the wind can come up the valley and over the dam wall, and then it kind of just blows right across.
Yeah.
And where they do the racing, it's just kind of almost in front of the dam, so it's not like at the back end of it where the wind would dissipate away by the time it kind of comes up the valley. It doesn't do that. It's just like where we are is literally facing the dam wall, but the wind just comes right up that valley and up and over the dam, and just can come right across you. Like when I did a live stream at the state finals in 2022, and I remember the wind picking up quite a bit there, where I actually had to stand there and kind of hold all my gear from being blown over. It was quite strong. In fact, I actually broke one of my cameras because the wind knocked it over, but luckily it was only a cheap one. So it can pick up, but when you get a good day there, oh my word, it's like the last 2 rounds that they've had up there. I haven't been able to get there myself, but the weather up there the last 2 rounds has been really good. And we'll find out. I'll find out this weekend. I will be going there this weekend, barring any technical faults with my car again. And I'll be there on Sunday, so I'll give you a heads up on how it is.
Let me know. But that was the same with the Winter Warrior. We had 2 skis ready to go. We had a GP and an FX, and then Stu made the call the day before Matty was leaving. He said, "No, we're going to send the FX." I've checked out the weather, and it's going to be pretty rough. So lucky he did that, because I would have died on a GP out there.
Yeah. Well, I know they're trying to rustle up people for the Cam Martin Enduro, so.
Yeah, well, if I can get my ski there, I'll be there.
All right, that would be good fun. I'd look forward to that one, mate. So what's the plans as far as the longer term for Thailand? How does that all work out for you in the lead up to going to Thailand? Obviously, you got to pack the ski up, and when does that have to go?
I believe August, but we're still trying to work out, or August, September, I think it's the latest. But we're still just trying to work out the logistics of everything. Yeah. I've been meaning to give Kylie a call and just get some pointers of how to actually achieve it. think we're going to just go and do the enduro over there. So we'll just be sending an
Right.
FX,
Okay.
similar to the one that we had down at Winter Warrior. Feel like we've just got that thing hooked up and driving really, really well.
Right.
So if we could send an FX over, then that would be the plan.
Okay.
And then the following year, or if we enjoy it, send a stock GP over for circuit class.
So is this your first overseas event?
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
Wow.
So,
what an experience.
yeah, I'd love, like, I know a few of the guys that went over there last couple of years and they've all enjoyed it. And it's just hard just trying to, I've got my own company, so it's a bit hard to have that week and a half off in December. It's like, as I'm a builder, like it's the most crucial.
You can't turn the work away, that's the problem. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, that's the hard part. It's everyone wants something done before Christmas.
Yeah.
So if I do go in September, I'll be literally scheduling everything up. So that week and a half that I'm not here, nothing's happening. So
Is that one of the reasons why you were training up your young lad on site the other day? When I saw the picture go up on your socials, I thought, he's training up the wee man. That must be for when he goes to Thailand, so the wee man could pick up the slack.
all right, I've got 3 young boys, and hopefully one of them takes it on soon.
How old are they?
And then I got 4 kids. That my old 10, 7, 5, and 2.
Wow.
The ages.
Okay. Got your hands full then.
Yeah.
Or are you working all day and leave it with the wife?
Yeah. Pardon?
Are you working all day and then you leave the kids with the wife?
No, she works. She works in the
No, I
business
just
as well,
wondered.
so it's pretty bloody busy. So they all go to school and they get school holidays at the moment, so it's pretty chaotic.
Of course, yes.
We find some stuff to do during the week to make our life a little bit easier at home.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I look forward and hopefully see you riding over in Thailand. That'll be pretty good experience if you manage to pull that one off. So that's cool. And I think there's another couple of groups maybe planning on going over, and I think off the top of my head, I think Tralee and she was asking around about if anybody was wanting to, put their boat in the container with them. So I don't know if they've got space, but you there?
Yeah, who was that? Sorry.
Tralee, Bailey's mum.
Oh yeah. I've been talking to her.
Okay, yeah. I think they had some space, but I don't know if they still got it or not.
On the other end. It's probably someone I need to have a chat to because I understand you can put a ski into a container, but it's about getting a trailer on the other end and getting someone to get it to the site. I just don't understand it yet. So I had a little bit of a chat to Kyle the other day, so I'll in the next few weeks we'll sort it out.
Hopefully there'll be an announcement.
Yeah, hopefully we know what works though with our FX, so it's not so much we can build it here and send it over. We are confident that it will be sort of competitive.
Yeah.
So
it's just working out the logistics of it all.
Yeah,
I get that. All right, mate. Listen, I'm going to let you go, and hopefully we'll see you up here in a few weeks. I really appreciate your time. It's great having you on finally.
Appreciate it.
Have a shout out to any of your supporters, fans, sponsors, whatever. I don't know. The platform is yours. On you go, mate.
A massive shout out to Sydney Watercrafts and Stu. Stu's an absolute ripper. Like the knowledge that guy has is unbelievable. Like he could set up and sell skis for a living. If you got any questions or need any help with setup, he's definitely the man to go to. Sydney Watercraft, been with them for a few years now, so they're always helping out with skis, helping out in the day. John and Joe always out there. And just massive thanks to my wife for looking after the 4 kids while I'm always away.
That's always the most important one, mate. Always the most important one to thank. Hey, listen, mate, all the best. I'm a little bit disappointed that you moved from a Kawasaki to a Yamaha, but hey, listen.
Oh, mate, I had to. It was the Cowies are good. Like, honestly, they're such a good ride, but, like...
Hey, you got to do what you got to do, mate. You got to do what's best for you.
I fell in love with circuit racing, and I they're just not a circuit race boat. Like they're just
Good
28
enduro. It's good
speed.
enduros.
Like,
Yeah.
so, but endurance boat, great
Yeah.
endurance boat. I actually do prefer the FX, obviously from riding both of them for a long time. The FX I feel is a better handling ski, but everyone's different.
Pierre's come in with a comment again. He rides the Yami. I like you probably
Yeah.
you're probably aware of that. Revs your heart and soul, he says.
That's it, revs your heart.
All right, mate. All the best, and yeah, like I say, hopefully see you in a few weeks.
Oh, hopefully, I'll speak to if anyone's on here and knows Matty, G him up, get him a ski on the trailer.
Good luck.
All right. Thanks, mate.
Nah, fingers crossed it gets sorted out. So all the best, mate, and I hope to see you in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
All right, see you then. Thank you.
All right, Rob. Thanks again, mate.
See you, mate. Bye.
Cheers. Love it. Nice one. 2 seconds. Let me close these windows. And there we go. All right. So, yeah, fantastic. Really good to get Rob on, find out what he's going on. Again, it's another racer in the community that is trying to go far. He's got ambitions. He's got expectations. And it's another person to fly the flag for Australia. So, on an international scale. And it's always good to see people putting themselves out there and willing to put themselves out of their comfort zone in order to try and achieve something for themselves and their families and whatever. So good luck to you, mate, and all the best. Right, let's go round up. Let me see where we're at. Let me just get the right windows. All right. Now, what we got going up? We got the P1X. P1 Aqua X coming up this weekend, Michigan City. Why do I post this one up? Well, Noah Skips, New Zealand rider, will be competing in this very event. And he's already leading his class after the Daytona round. I think it was last month or the month before. I think it was about 7 weeks ago they had that round. He won all 3 races, so he is in a very strong position at the moment. Michigan City will be a different beast altogether for him. And then I believe, if I'm correct, there's the round after that. I can't remember. The next round after that is, it might not be there. 2 seconds. It's maybe, nah, it's not there. I can't remember the name of it. Apologies. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. Someone might be able to correct me if they're tuning in as to what round 3 is, but it's a couple of weeks after Michigan City. So, Noah, good luck to you, mate, in that competition. He's racing under the Devon Farthing banner, or Farthing Racing. So good luck to him and good luck to the Farthing team. Let's go over the pond, over the Tasman. What's coming up there? And Canterbury Jet Sport Club through the Wellington Jet Sport page have also got their new season coming up for the 24-25 season. They've got their calendar up, their schedule up of all their races that are coming up from October through to April of 2025. So if you are thinking about heading over to the Southern Islands and race, there's a calendar. Plenty of time to organise what you need to try and organise is get your boats over or rent a boat or whatever. And so that's the Wellington Canterbury Jet Sport Club. Wellington Jet Sport Club as well. They'll be part of that. They have their own Winter Enduro Round 2, 10th of August as well, which is coming up. And that, let me just open that one. Foxton River. And yeah, so if you're interested, if you're not racing, go down there and help them out. Help them out, hold, support, put a bit of money back. It helps to put a bit of money back into these clubs if you're down there helping them out, buying whatever they happen to have for sale that you like. It helps the clubs grow and get more riders on board as well. So the more people involved in the sport, the better. And that's the Tasman. 25th of August is the next round for Jetski New Zealand Racing and their series, their Winter Enduro Series. So they had to cancel the first round, unforeseen circumstances. They cancelled that one, and now they've got round 2 coming up 25th of August. So bear that one in mind. Again, get along there and support these guys. Really important. Nothing much happening with Victoria at the moment. They've obviously had their Winter Warriors series. They do have their AGM coming up. It was meant to have been last weekend. They had some technical issues. They've had to reschedule it. So now they're having it. Now let's just get that opened up. 17th of July. And guys, put your hands up. If you're living down in Victoria and you're interested and you're involved in the sport in some capacity, put your hand up and help out. Stand for a position on the committee and allow someone like Alex to take a step back and still be on the outside, look, on the edge, still supporting and helping, but doing different things to try and help grow the club, grow the sport as well. So your participation would be greatly appreciated if you could put your hand up. So that's still ongoing at the moment. That will resolve itself. AGSBA are about to do their AGM as well, so check their page, their Facebook page. Details are on there as well. If you want to get involved with them. And New South Wales, I don't think they had a great deal of much going on. I know they're trying to organise some riders to come up to the Cameron Martin Enduro race on the 28th of July. It'd be great to see New South Wales riders up here, and just any riders, even from Victoria. If you can get up, that would be fantastic. And great day of racing that will be as well. So that's in the 28th. So it's only just over 2 weeks away. And so it'd be great to see you guys there. This is a shout out for Bailey and 81 Racing. He is trying to raise money to help get him over to Thailand and fund his adventures over there. So he's organised a little raffle. Him and his mum and that, they've all organised a little raffle. Some prizes there. There was originally started off, I think it was 8 prizes, I think it was originally. Now, obviously, they've managed to get a few extra bits and pieces. So now there's kind of get a bit more extended. They've got 12 more prizes. 2 cash prizes, first and second. And you can see it there. Pop over to 81 Racing and click on the link and drop your messages to them on either that page, that post there, or even just message them and just let them know what your number is. Tralee or Bailey or that will send through the bank transfer details, and then you just pay your $25 ticket. And I think they are just under 50% sold at the moment. So that's been running since the weekend. So yeah, get the ticket sold so they know so they get it all sold up, and let's see who wins those prizes. So get in it to win it. Okay, that's that. No, I tell you what I was going to do. Now, let me see if I can get this up. I was going to quickly go through the run-up before I'll come back to wait a minute, what have I done? Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to have to jump out here. I've got a page that I want to get up, and I need to be able to see it. So there we go. Alright, so here we go. Some of you may or may not have seen this already. It's a roundup after round 2. It's the scores after round 2. And as you can see, that's the women's class or the ladies' class. And it's still all to play for. I believe Janine's pulled off most of the wins at the moment. Sarah Ann's chasing up the rear. But there is definitely a battle going on. Like, none of the girls can sit on their laurels and sit back and take it easy. Anywhere from Erica right through to Janine can still claw back some points and make an impact. So good luck to these girls this coming weekend. So it will be interesting to see where we're sitting after round 3, heading into a couple of weeks away, and then final round up in Redcliffe in September, sorry. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Now I've got the other ones as well. I've got the other classes as well. Why is that? 2 seconds. There we go. Oh. Troy Sakis. I never know if I get that surname correct or not. Rec Lights, round 2. There's the points there. He's been dominating that one, and I think he's a shoe-in to take that one out. So I think everyone else is battling up behind him. Stacey Memory's doing well as well. I've noticed she's in the ladies class as well, and doing some of the other stuff. Brooke Lewis obviously is in there as well. So again, these girls, everybody's going to be racing this weekend, so it's a good chance to make a difference and impact on the standings at the moment as they appear at the moment. All right, so there's a beginners class, 10 riders. Now again, it's anybody's game. That can go either way. I think between Ben, Estienne, and Gav and Mark, it could go either way. And the guys from 5th down to 10th, quite a good battle going on there. That could go either way as well. So it's interesting to see where that goes over the last 2 rounds. Naturally aspirated, Troy again. He's on the same ski and he's dominating the naturally aspirated as well. So Ash obviously there. And Dan's breathing down Ash's neck, so that's good to see. A bit of healthy competition there. Ben's close as well. So again, top 4, top 2 and 3 and 4, and battling it out for those prizes, for those positions. I think Troy, again, is probably going to be a shoe-in for that class as well. But hey, you never know. Something could happen. He might have a nightmare round where things don't work out for him. So. Pro Stock, we've only had that in round 1, I believe, so that's where the standings are. So round 2, they didn't run this class. There wasn't any of the riders available for it. Bailey wasn't there, and I think Jamie just decided not to run it as well. The amateur stock runabout, Matt, Peter, they're battling to and fro. If I remember correctly, when I looked at that one, there was a bit of a role reversal between Matt and Peter between rounds 1. Like, I think one of them won the first round and then the other one won the second round. So that one's a real close ding-dong at the moment. So it's interesting to see. Eddie Fowler, great to see Eddie Fowler back on the ski in round 2. Long may these continue. His riding. Dave Matichek, good old QPWC committee member and a long-time rider as well, racer as well, is up there, and Sarah's in there. Sarah Antero, she's kind of mixing it up with the Bullocks as well, so good on her. And we got the pro runabout again. That was a first round competition only, and Rob and Bailey weren't at round 2, and Jamie obviously decided not to do it. There's no point in doing it if there's only one rider. And now we're on to the enduros. And Erica and Ben, they're battling out at the moment. You've got Dan, Dave Venel, Carol. Carol, good to see you back in round 2. So well done, mate, for getting in there. And I look forward to seeing everybody out in round 2. The stock enduros, there's a big class of stock skis out there. And as you can see, bit of a ding dong there between, realistically, I'd say it's between Peter and Matt, but again, who knows where it may happen. But the battle between 6th place and 15th there's not a lot in it, so anything could give, and it's just really intriguing to see how the likes of that will play out. And like round 3, you might we'll hopefully maybe start to see a bit more of a clear leaders and who's kind of jockeying for the other positions. So, and then it'll come down to round 4, which makes things really exciting. Open enduros, Jamie Eadie, Rob White, Scott Phillips, Dan Colbert. Jamie's in the lead because he's been in 2 rounds. The other guys haven't. They've only been in 1 round of the enduros. But Jamie obviously has competed the first 2 rounds. So yeah, so there we go. that's that, and that was the it's pretty good again. Let me get that back up again. I need to close that down, and I'll get this back up. And yeah, so there's everything to play for. Round 3 and 4 are going to be really good to see. It's going to be a real bit of excitement going on, and I'm keen to see how it all plays out. And yeah, it's going to be good fun to see who pulls out round 3 and 4. So let's go wreck riding. And recently, Jake, well, not recently, this morning, in fact, and Jake and his crew of merry Jetski riders got out on the water today. And as you can see there's a nice little video that's been posted up by Andrew Lester on the group. Yep, Jenny, I'm going to come to that. I'm going to remind everybody of that. And I made a point of that earlier as well, but I will make a point of it again. And so these guys took a run from Jacob's Well, went up to the Brisbane River to the Rivergate Servo on the river, just beside the Gateway Bridge, filled up, boom, right over to Tangalooma, over to Martin Island, did a little ride about there, and then came back down the inside passage, all the way back down to the Gold Coast. So big ride for the 211 kilometres, I believe. So hats off to you guys. I don't know what's been planned for the weekend for them. I don't know what they're planning. So I'm sure there'll be something pops up over the next couple of days. Jetski Riders Gold Coast and Brisbane page. Not a great deal happening there. Like, here's one here. Some people that monitor these pages that are in the business of fixing skis will probably have already been in touch with Jack if they've seen this post. He's obviously got some issues with some pistons, looking for a bit of assistance, a mechanic or a machine shop. If you can help him out, reach out to him, drop him a message, and yeah, so there you go. Limited edition 2024 Sea-Doo Spark Tricks, and oh, there's Jenny. Jenny, yes, epic ride. Jenny, were you on that ride today with the boys? With the rest of the crew from Jake and the crew? I'm assuming you were, obviously. So well done. Looked like a great ride. You got great conditions for it. And yeah, so I don't follow what happens with the sparks and stuff like that usually. Josh Dowling's really good with the watercraftzone.com.au page with all the latest trends, tests on the skis, and he does got a lot of real good work in that field, and and he keeps everybody up to date with what's happening here. So he posted a comment up earlier today. 2024 Sea-Doo Spark Tricks. It's finally been confirmed to Australia, but it's only coming in limited numbers. Okay, so if that's the kind of thing you're looking for to buy, I'd suggest you move quickly and get in and get yours ordered before there's none left. So yeah, get out on the sparks. And there's a good Rex class, good Rec Lights class in QPWC, and always looking for new riders. And this does not just apply to sparks. Okay, so guys, if you've got a naturally aspirated ski or these supercharged skis, there's a class for you. Okay, even if you're riding a stand-up, there's a class for you. Get in touch with the QPWC. They'll keep you right. Okay, they'll let you know what's happening. All right, and they'll be able to help you get signed up. All right, if it's something you're thinking about. Okay, don't think about it, do it. Okay, now while I'm on that subject of QPWC, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it, I did play it in the video, so there was a mention of it in the video when I first opened the show. Tonight, midnight, is the deadline for round 3 entries. You're all right, Jenny, because I like to reinforce it. So I would have been mentioning it again at the end of the show anyway, so it's fine. Jenny, you're always meant to plan your trips a bit better and make sure you got plenty of fuel. And hopefully we'll see. I'd like to say, I put a question out to everybody here. Who's all going up to Somerset this weekend? And that's a genuine question. who is going up to Somerset for round 3 competition to help out, sign up and even race, which you'll need to do before midnight tonight. Jenny, you're incriminating yourself. You better be careful here. All right. So it's good to see that people were going up. I know some of the people that are going to go up, but we would like to see new people coming up as well to see what it's all about and get involved, because like, it's a real good group of people that are up there, just want to have a good time, race, enjoy each other's company, and come away and be able to go back to work unscathed, without any issues or any dramas or anything like that. So let's bring that same attitude all the time, and it has been happening, and I love what I'm hearing from it all, and I'll be up there this weekend, so I'm going to be capturing some of it and be able to share it with everyone here. So it'll be good to see, and I'm looking forward to meeting up with a lot of people. All right, so that's this Jetski Riders. Now, I don't know what the last page was. Oh, yes. Me, on a personal level, what have I got planned this weekend? Well, my weekend's going to, I still can't go out on a ski. My knee is not playing ball with me. I've buggered it. Yeah, I don't know. I've got to go to see the specialist. It was meant to be this week, but that's not happening. So next week, I'm in to see them. What have I done to my knee? What cartilage I did have on my knee, I've taken off my knee in the joints. I've taken it off after my incident nearly 8 weeks ago. Over 8 weeks ago, in fact, 1st of May. And it's still not quite right. It's not strong enough. It's still, if I turn the wrong way, it still gives me issues. Anyway, enough about that. Enough about the dramas. I'm still not 100%. I'm annoyed. I'm getting frustrated because I wanted to be racing this year. I wanted to be getting in amongst all the good stuff that's been happening. So I've missed round 1 and 2. Now I'm going to miss round 3, and I'm most likely not even going to be able to do the Cameron Martin Memorial either. But I do plan on attending it. So listen, if I can't be there in the racing, at least I can be there to try and support it. So that's the main thing. And look, you know everybody whether you're there or not. You managed to know everybody. Oh, Sarah, that's a terrible joke. But we'll still need you there. Oh, dear. Boy, oh, boy. Anyway, my Sunday, I'm up there. I'm up at Somerset. I'm going to be up there helping support. I'm going to be there trying to capture a lot of the moment, or capturing the day as well. Capture a lot of the good stuff. And before that, though, Friday, I'm actually streaming a surf event up the sunny coast. If you are up the Alex Heads Way on Friday, I'll be there filming the Unisport Uni Nationals Championship. And yeah, so that's going to be going on Friday for me. So that'll be getting streamed live. Guys, go to the Unisport Australia page, because it won't be getting streamed through my platforms or my YouTube. It's going through Unisport's own TV platform, or their own medium platform. So check it out. The link's on their page. Go to Unisport Australia, and there's the event there. It's actually happening. Oh yeah, it's actually happening now, as far as the event's concerned. So it started now. It's on again tomorrow. So even if you're up that way and you're looking for something to do tomorrow and the weather's nice, pop along, have a look, see what's going on. And then on Friday will be the semis and the finals, and that's what I'll be streaming live. And there'll be commentary team from Terry Tapas. So that'll be good. It'll be good to catch up with Terry again. I haven't seen him in a little while, so it'll be nice. And yeah, so that's happening for me this weekend. And whatever everybody else is up to over the weekend, have a great time. Now, I've got a video here from Mark Brown, who is actually over in Ireland. He did a jet ski trip earlier this year from Ireland over to Scotland, and I want to share that with you just to close up the show. And we'll see everybody. Oh, next week as well. For just before I forget, next week the show won't be on. Obviously, state of origin decider, and the state's going to be. I think the state of New South Wales and Queensland will be going a bit crazy if that's your thing. So most people will be tuning in for that. I don't want to go early because it doesn't really. I think it's going at 6:30 is just like it's only 30 minutes, but it didn't work the first time I did it, which was game 1. It didn't really make a great dent in anything. So I'm going to give it a skip. And the following week I'll be back on, and then that's when I'll start sharing a lot of the content from round 3, and we'll have a chat about that one. Hopefully we'll have a new guest on, and maybe from racing and maybe from wreck riding. Who knows? We'll see. I've still got to organise something yet. And until next week, I'm going to leave you this video with you from Mark Brown. Whatever you're up to this weekend, whether you're riding, racing, whatever, good luck, stay safe, look after yourselves, and be respectful of each other. Now, let's get this video on, and I'll catch you all in 2 weeks, unless I see you on Sunday up at Somerset Dam. Take care.
Why does anyone still use ponchos if they never actually work? All you need is the bearskin waterproof